What's going on, TRX fam and community? My name is Luis Lopez. I am the general manager at the TRX Training Center in San Francisco. Very excited to help in regards to these live streams for you guys and keep you guys motivated and pushing. Obviously, we have great coaches from all around the globe that are going to help as well. Today's class specifically is going to focus on the gun show. Yep, we're going to do bicep and tricep work only, no cardio, just strength, all right? So if you want to do some arms today, I guarantee you, you're going to feel burned. Okay, so a few key things really important. Notice the bench here on my left. Yes, make sure to grab a bench if available or a chair and make sure that chair is sturdy enough because we're going to be doing some dips on that chair. So just keep your heads up. I have the mat or I have the bench. Better if you have that. Number 2, mat. Yes, grab a mat. We're going to do some stuff on the ground. Number 3, obviously we have to have our beloved TRX suspension trainer. And you're going to notice that I have it set at mid-length. So for today's class, we're going to be doing some stuff that's going to be at mid-length. And of course, you're going to hear me say to put those straps at fully lengthened, so just be prepared to do those switches as we go. Today's class is going to consist of 2 rounds, 10 exercises, 45 seconds on with approx 20 seconds off, working just on those biceps and triceps, just like I told you. And then on top of that, I decided to throw in a challenge round for you so we can burn them out to the end and you can go home later, or since you're already home, you can say, hey, Luis really worked my arms today. So, you ready for this? I know I am, so we're gonna get started. And as you know, there is no music going on. The reason why is so you can hear me clearly. And so from there, you can put on your favorite playlist. So if you don't have your playlist ready, you better get it now because we're about to rock and roll, okay? So let's go ahead and get on that suspension trainer. We're gonna start with our warm-up. Our warm-up's only gonna be 3 minutes. It's gonna be simple and quick. We're gonna get at that angle. We're gonna start with a squat to arm curl. Yes, we're gonna switch it up a little bit with our mobility workup because since we are working on those biceps and triceps, we wanna actually do that squat to bicep curl. So if you haven't started yet, go ahead and begin. Notice that my elbows are in shoulder level or at shoulder level. Notice that when I'm curling, that I'm curling with those pinkies close to the temples, and then of course that full squat all the way down. All right, so we're not going by time or by reps here, we're just going by time. So make sure you're just focusing on your movement for now, and then maintaining that active plank as we move, okay? That angle's just gonna depend on how you feel. Remember, we're just warming up, so do not make the angle too deep. And of course, as you always know, make sure to breathe, all right? Looking good. We're gonna do this just for 2 more reps, and then I will switch it up on you just a little bit. So we are almost there. Yes, beautiful. Now from here, we're gonna turn around. Notice I'm gonna modify this. This is gonna be a stretch or a dynamic warm-up for the triceps. I'm going to lunge, notice where my arms are. I'm gonna bend those elbows, and I'm doing kind of a tricep press, but really just lunging and moving, okay? So when you're ready, go ahead and begin. So notice those elbows once again. All right, shoulder level. Notice that my lunge, that I have both knees at 90 degrees. And then of course, that I'm keeping it simple. That if you cannot get as low as I can in that lunge, do not worry about it. Do what feels good to you, okay? So far, so good. I'm gonna do just a couple more here. Remember, just focus on your movement. Beautiful. Throw in one last one. Nice. We're going to do that one more time, so we get right back into that squat to curl. Remember your angle where you're at, feet are shoulder width. And as soon as you're ready, let's go ahead and do that squat to bicep curl again. 2 simple warm-up movements before we get started with our first round, all right? So once again, remember, you want that squat and that bicep curl completely separate so that you make sure that you're doing it properly, okay? So squatting and curling. Beautiful. Just give me a few more seconds so that we can finish strong. Yes, I'm going to squeeze in one more. Beautiful and nice. And we're going to finish off with that tricep to lunge stretch. Now once again, remember, the goal here is to bend those elbows and then switch. So if I step with my left, bending both elbows, returning. My thumbs are getting close to my temples as I get those arms close. But the elbows are always in the same spot, okay? If you're not moving now, you better be moving because we're going to do this for another 20 seconds. And then we will be done with our 3-minute warm-up. So far, awesome work. As we're preparing to get right into this workout, once again, make sure that you know that we are about to burn those biceps and those triceps out. Nice, and relax, okay? So, You probably started feeling a little bit of a burn in those biceps and triceps. That's exactly what I was looking for. And once again, we're gonna get into our workout today, which is gonna be 10 different workouts with 45 seconds of work, about 20 seconds of rest as we transition. I'm gonna show you the first exercise. In between each rest, I will show you each other one. All I ask for you is to just follow me and have some fun. Cool? So, TRX suspension training we're gonna start with. Make sure, once again, you have it at mid-length, just to double check where the gray and black meet. Make sure that your yellow tabs are set up, adjustment tabs are set up right where they need to be. Now from here, so we kind of did a bicep curl already, but we did it with the squat. The only difference here is that when I have you start with your bicep curl, make sure that those pinkies are already close to the temples. And notice my angle, feet are shoulder width. Notice I don't have much of an angle, so when I come down and pull back up, I'm feeling it right in those biceps, keeping those elbows in line with my shoulders. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna get right into it, team. So 45 seconds of work. Now remember, this is strength training, so what I would like for you to do is to keep it slow. What I'm doing is kind of about 3 seconds on the way down, 2 seconds on the way up, 3 seconds on the way down, 2 seconds on the way up. Your pace is up to you. This is just what I'm doing, so I make sure I start to feel that burn as I go. You'll notice that my feet are flat as well. This is recommended, especially if you have a floor that's a little slippery. And of course, make sure that you're not sliding forward. Okay, so far so good. I'm starting to feel that burn a little bit in my biceps. I don't know about you. And make sure that those elbows maintain at that shoulder level. Awesome work, we're almost there. Yes, take a quick rest. Now, as we go from here, we're gonna grab our bench. We're gonna do our TRX bench dips. Our bench dips. From here, once again, watch what I do. I'm kind of sitting and scooching forward right until my butt is right off of that bench. When I come down, the goal is 90 degrees in those elbows, all the way back up. But once again, I want you to keep it slow as you go. Okay, ready? Here we go, and begin. So notice slow on the way down, and slow on the way up. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, and I'm just gonna pop right up. Again, 1, 2, 3, and pop right up. Your elbows should be close to your body, so you don't want those elbows flaying out as you go. You want to try to keep them close to your body as you can. And of course, if you do this correctly, your triceps should start to burn. Notice that my knees are also at 90 degrees at all times, so most of my weight is in my upper body to ensure that I'm getting that nice workout as I go. And I am, because I'm starting to feel it. Yes. Now we still got a few seconds. Let's see if we can do 1 or 2 more before we're done. Beautiful work. 3, 2, 1, and take a rest. Did I feel it? I think I did too. Nice. All right, so we're gonna go to those power curls. The goal with the power curls is watch what I do first. One arm is gonna be up by my temple, the other arm is gonna be straight. I'm gonna slightly angle my body, and from here, notice my palms are rotating so that I have one palm down, the other palm comes up to the ear, and vice versa. All right, so let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. So we're just curling with one arm. The other arm is going straight down. You're going to rotate the palms and switch sides. And we're just going to keep it simple. Beautiful work. Now, for those of you that look, this is pretty confusing because I get sometimes that's a little hard to rotate those biceps or rotate those palms as you go. You're more than welcome to maintain just the simple bicep curl. If you want to do this again, it's up to you. If you want to keep the regular bicep curl, or if you're doing that power curl, awesome, keep it up, all right? Remember where your eyes are, facing the anchor point, breathing each time, making sure you're controlling your movement as you go. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. Yes, take a quick breath. Now we're gonna do what's called closed push-ups. I'm gonna start on the knees. You're more than welcome to do it off the knees, but just so we make sure we do it right in round 1. Notice that I have my hands close, about shoulder width apart. My elbows are tucked together, so when I come down, we're really focusing on those triceps. So this is chest minimal, and we're maximizing that tricep press as we go. Ready? Here we go. So down slow and press. Notice, once again, I'm just starting on my knees because you'll notice that you'll start to feel it pretty quick as you go. Beautiful work. Same idea, coming down slow and pressing up. For those that want the challenge, if you're not on your knees, how are you feeling now? So once again, if you're off the knees, it's like a push-up, but now we're just bringing those elbows as close to the body as I can, breathing in as you go down, out as you go up. Awesome work. Breathe in as you go down, out as you go up. Maintain nice active glutes so we're not dipping or dropping those hips. 3, 2, 1. Yes, nice work. We're gonna get into next the one arm curl. Yes, I said it, the one arm curl. Grab one strap only, give it a nice tug. Number 2, notice I'm gonna start nice and tall. My right leg's going forward, right arm, right leg. Number 3, notice that I'm starting close to the head, and I'm gonna just reach out as far as I can and return. This is not easy, so I highly recommend to start tall so that when you drop, you'll feel that work. Ready? Here we go. So drop and curl. Beautiful. As you do this, you'll notice you have to go slow because you do not want gravity to pull you down. Where is that elbow? Is that elbow maintained high? This is key. What we don't want to see is a drop in the elbow. We want to see and make sure that elbow is staying high so that your hands or your knuckles are going close to your ear. And remember, have fun, right? So you want to make sure that you really are working and that gun show is about to do what it's got to do, because I'm starting to feel it for sure. All right? Breathe in and curl it. Take your time as you extend. Nice pull, staying strong, and breathe. Now, we're going to give you 15 seconds because we are going to do the other side. Of course, I'm going to be facing the other way, but of course, this should show you here. Same concept. Left arm, left foot forward. Arm can be out or behind, curling all the way down and all the way up. Ready? Here we go. Full curl, extend, and return. Beautiful. Remember that elbow stays at shoulder level at all times. Remember those knuckles as you're curling are getting close to your ear, and then resetting and releasing slow. So full extension, pulling all the way up. Are you maintaining your upright position? Beautiful. And once again, make sure to breathe at all times. Always breathe. Awesome work, team. Looking good. Even though I can't see you, I know that you are keeping that form, and we are doing awesome. We're getting close to finishing. Make sure to finish strong with that last curl. And relax. Good. All right, we're going to get those straps to fully lengthen. Fully lengthen those straps. We're going to do tricep press. Let me go ahead and get more toward your way here. Now, what I'm going to do is start with one leg forward in a staggered stance to make sure that we're doing it properly. So notice my right leg staggered forward. Notice that my elbows are shoulder height, bending from the elbows and pressing. Ready? Here we go. So as soon as you're ready, go ahead and begin. Beautiful. Keep those wrists nice and strong. Maintain those masses and spaces. So make sure that your neck and your head are as separated from possible as they can from your chest. Making sure that you're breathing at all times and that you are in control of your body. Breathing in as you go down. Breathing out as you go up. Breathing in as you go down. Breathing out as you go up. Awesome work, team. Keep it up. Now remember, we're only doing 2 rounds, so probably by now you're starting to feel, once again, those arms, or those biceps and triceps are starting to catch on fire, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Nice work. Take a breath. Cool. Now, next, we're going to get those straps back up to mid-length. So quickly, let's get them back up to mid-length. And I'm going to show you what's called the TRX Cross Curl. Notice what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start already with each handle close to my body, as if I'm giving myself a hug. Then from here, I'm going to fully extend out, then switch underneath. So notice the switch with those handles. One is up, one is down. Center, switch. Ready? Here we go. So, once again, kind of giving yourself a hug, all the way up, fully extend, switch to the other side, and make sure those handles are alternating. So one is up, one is down, and then you're switching so that you maintain that proper movement. Awesome work. Yes, these are a little bit different, but notice that my elbows as well are staying about at shoulder height when I am curling. So notice I'm curling, those elbows are about where the shoulders are, and then returning back to my starting position and going from there. Beautiful. Make sure to keep it controlled and slow. This is what we want if you're working on that strength. Breathe and take a breath. Whew. Now, for this last one, I'm going to keep it at mid-lane so we make sure that we're good in this live stream. I want you to just grab one strap, make it nice and tight. Right arm first, left leg forward. We're going to do a one-arm tricep press. So notice my position here. I'm nice and set. If you want it harder, go back a little bit more. And we're going to do a tricep press, but just with that right arm only. Okay? So once again, you want it harder, go a little bit deeper in that angle. 3, 2, 1. And let's begin. So a nice press. Same exact thing as when we did the two-arm tricep press. Those elbows are at shoulder level. Make sure that your tricep is doing the work. What that means is that you should not be using your legs. Your legs are only there to help balance you and to support you as you are pushing through that tricep. Notice my other arm is ghosting, just so I make sure I'm maintaining proper form. So if you want to do it like this, awesome. Otherwise, you can always put that arm behind you as well. Keep going, looking good. You should really start to feel that tricep working, since we are working on that unilateral one side only. Beautiful. Whew. Take a breath, shake out that arm. Go ahead and just turn that tricep or that strap to the other side. We're going to do left arm, right leg forward. Exact same idea. Remember, if you want a little bit harder, dig a little bit deeper in that angle. Ready? Here we go. So same thing. One arm press. I am ghosting. As you can see, making sure that my elbow is about shoulder level. Noticing that I'm keeping my masses and spaces in my body. Obviously, as well, my upright position is important. And of course, as always, I am breathing. So do not hold your breath, because I know some of you out there are probably doing that. So make sure that you are breathing as you move. Awesome work. Remember, your upright position is important. Remember, your upper body is moving. Your lower body is just following with what you're doing, as we're getting closer to finishing this round one. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, and take a breath. Whew. That was just one round. Remember what I told you? We're going to be doing 2 rounds. So let's go ahead and readjust those straps. You'll notice they'll already be at mid-lane, so we're good for round 2. So a couple key things. If you haven't yet, drink some water, because you're going to need it. So do I. Number 2, the goal is that I want you to challenge yourself. Remember, we always talk about that self-check. 1 is, hey, Lewis, that's way too easy. Number 5 is, hey, Lewis, that was way too hard, right? So you want to kind of find that number that's good for you, because if it was too easy, we're going to do some modifications, which I'll show you as we go. And of course, if it was too hard, we'll have to step it back a little bit, okay? So remember, when you're doing these curls and you're doing these triceps, especially on the TRX suspension trainer, it's all about that vector principle. So the deeper you go in that angle, the harder it gets, the less your angle, it gets easier. So you always want to make sure that you find what's right for you, because remember, once again, this is not a competition with anybody else. This is your personal challenge, all right? So we're going to start in about 25 seconds. Like I told you, we're still doing our 45 seconds on. I adjusted the rest just a little bit, so the rest is going to be a little bit less as we go, so it's going to be a little bit quicker, because I know for you, you want to work out hard, right? So remember, we're only doing one more round, then we're going to have our challenge block at the end, but let's get ready, because in 8 seconds, we're getting right back into those bicep curls, once again, fully extending and all the way up. You ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go ahead and begin. Now, for those that want the challenge, can you give yourself a half step forward a little bit more to ensure that you are getting that work, all right? If it's too hard, once again, for those that know, step back a little bit so that you have less of an angle, which makes it a little bit more maintainable as you go, all right? Remember, the elbows are in line with the shoulders. I cannot stress this enough as we go. Make sure your wrists are staying nice and strong. Are you using controlled movement so that you're not letting gravity pull you down, all right? Looking really good. Remember, still 45 seconds for each exercise, because I want you to feel at the end. And take a breath. All right, we're going to go into those dips. Remember, once again, those dips, the easiest way to set up is you're sitting in the chair first. Then from there, just scooting your butt right out. Notice my hands are on the side, so when I come down and up, I have control. 3 seconds on the way down, pop up, we're going to start together. Ready? Here we go. So 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Just stick like that. Now, For those that want more of a challenge, you can even go down to 5 seconds and pop up. So that is up to you. I'm just doing 3, but for those of you that want a little bit more of a challenge, you're more than welcome to go down in 5 seconds with a quick pop up, okay? Now, remember those elbows, you want to keep them close to your body. So what that means, we don't want them popping out. We want to make sure that they're in toward your body and that they're in line with what you're doing. Notice the 90-degree angle again on my legs as I'm putting all that weight in those arms. 3, 2, 1, woo, nice work. Back to that TRX suspension trainer. Remember those power curls. Remember the left arm is down, the right arm is up. Remember how the palms are going to rotate as we go so that you make sure that you press it correct. Otherwise, if that's too difficult, you can just do the regular curl. Here we go, ready? So once again, full extension, rotating those palms in between so you can get that nice curl while your goal is to get that pinky toward the temple, and then switching that opposite arm going straight down and keeping those arms as straight as possible. Beautiful work. Keep it up. Yes, as you can tell, I am always, once again, breathing, so I make sure that I don't give you a red face when I'm done, so you should be doing the same. Awesome work, team. Eyes are always on the anchor point. Notice as well that my body is in an active plank position, so everything's nice and straight as I go, so I'm not letting those hips sag behind me as I go. Almost there. Beautiful. And breathe. Closed push-ups. Remember, on the knees or off the knees. I'm going to start once again on the knees, then I'll get off those knees and make sure that we have both modifications ready. Remember, the elbows stay close, and then all the way back up, on the knees or off the knees. Ready? Let's begin. Down slow, and press. Breathe in as you go down, out as you go up. Breathe in as you go down, out as you go up. Are you keeping those elbows tucked toward your rib cage as you go down? So it's almost like your elbows are rubbing against your rib cage so that you can activate those triceps as much as possible. If you're off the knees, is your body maintaining an active plank? Are you maintaining your glutes and keeping them as tight as you can? Are you still breathing as you go down? Or are you controlling your movement as you go down? Awesome work. Remember, 45 seconds feels like a long time, especially when it's hard. And take a breath. Beautiful. All right, we're going to get back to that one-arm curl, starting with the right side. Remember, give it a good tug. Nice and tall. Already starting with your knuckles toward your ears. So when you come down, you'll notice you're going to be right away. And don't forget that right leg in front. All right, here we go. So reaching, curl toward the ear. And for those that want more of a challenge, I dare you to take a little side step a little bit more and see if you can get a little deeper angle. You do not need much of an angle here because you will feel it. I promise you. All right? So looking good. Notice that I'm keeping my eyes ahead. Side standing from the anchor point. So what most people like to do is do this. I actually want you to make sure that you're facing sideways, looking away from that anchor point. And of course, maintaining those masses and spaces as you go. Beautiful. I am starting to feel the burn a lot. I hope you are too. And remember, once we're done here, we're going to switch right away to the other side. Less than 10 seconds. Left foot forward, left arm up by the ear. Arm is out or behind you. Ready? Here we go. All the way down and all the way up. Make sure as you go down, control your body. Do not let gravity do the work for you. You are here to work. So make sure you are in control. Curl. Beautiful. Keep that elbow shoulder height at all times. Notice once again that I'm facing sideways and preventing myself from looking at that strap. I only will look to make sure that I am in proper alignment. Otherwise, that elbow stays at shoulder height. Beautiful work. This is starting to get tiring for me, and I know it is for you. Almost there. And nice work. Relax. We're going to do those tricep presses. Once again, fully lengthen. Once again, remember we had the right leg forward. Now we're going to do the left leg forward. pressing as we go, and returning. For those that want to challenge, bring both feet back, all right? Ready, set, here we go. So once again, are your thumbs toward your temples, and then are you full extending on those arms? So once again, thumbs to temples, full extension on those arms, coming down slow, and breathing out as you come out. So breathe in as you go down, out as you go out. Good. Breathe in, out. Awesome. I'm going to switch it up to both of my feet behind me so we can get a little bit more of a challenge. Only if you're ready, go ahead and do it. Otherwise, do not move that staggered stance because I want to make sure that you are doing what looks right and what feels right, all right? So keep it up as we're getting closer to finishing those 45 seconds. Where are you at? And beautiful. Now, quickly, let's get those straps back to mid-length. We're going to do those cross curls again. Remember the cross curls were starting like you're giving yourself a big hug, then finding your angle. When you extend, we're just switching those handles from top to bottom, and vice versa. Ready? Go ahead and begin. So remember, giving yourself a nice hug so that those fingers or those hands are just touching the shoulder and the body, and then switching sides. Okay? Now notice that when I'm returning, that I'm slowing down, so I'm always resetting properly, getting that nice curl, and going from there. And also notice my elbows are in line with my shoulders when I pull or when I curl, so that I maintain that proper form as we go. Awesome work, team. Remember, all I need is 2 rounds, and we will be done. And we are over halfway done with round 2. And then, of course, don't forget your challenge round that I love to do. At the end, breathe, yes. We're gonna finish off with that 1-arm tricep press. Make sure to keep that one strap at mid-length, just bringing that one side. Remember we talked about right arm, left foot in front as we are pressing with that one side. We are almost done. Here we go. So press and return. For those that want the challenge, get your angle back just a little bit more, but do not lose form. Notice as well to keep your body square, so your hips should not be rotating. We're doing what's called anti-rotation as we want to maintain that strength in that core. Also keep it slow. If you're shaking, it's probably a good thing. Quick reminder or check. If you feel a lot of pain or stress in that elbow, it's highly recommended to scoot forward with that foot a little bit more so you have a little bit less stress on that elbow joint. Otherwise, if you're good, keep going because we're getting close to finishing our workout. Awesome. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Remember, if it's left arm, right leg goes up, goes in front. Make sure to check that elbow. Staying thumb to temple, full extension. Here we go. Remember, this is going to be the last one for this round, so make sure that you finish strong. Make sure that you stay controlled. Do not slack. If you're giving me your 100, awesome, because I'm going to require your 110% in the challenge round, all right? So looking good. Beautiful. Remember, for that challenge, can you step that foot back a little bit? Only if it does not allow more stress on that elbow. And if it feels good to you, go ahead and continue. Looking good. We're going to get close to the end. Once again, we are getting close to finishing. Breathe. Last couple seconds. And whoo, relax. Now, remember what I told you. We are going to do a challenge round. We're going to keep those straps at mid-length. And 2 simple exercises and we're done, 1 minute each. We're gonna do 1 minute, yes, I said 1 minute of bicep curls. So I highly recommend that when you do these curls, do not have a deep angle because now you're gonna burn yourself out real quick, all right? So we're going to do 1 minute of curls. Like I said, the goal is to be, I would actually like you to go quick this time, so a little bit more for speed and see what happens and see if you can get those veins popping out after that 1 minute. So all I need is 1 minute of bicep curls. Then we're gonna have 1 more minute to do some dips. We are done for today, all right? So get ready. We're gonna do this together. We start together, we finish together, team. So elbows are up, feet are ready to go, shoulder width. Find the right angle. Let's go. 1 minute of curls. Remember, the speed is up to you. I'm going to pick up my pace just a little bit more so that I really feel that burn by the time I'm done. Okay? Check on those elbows. Are they at shoulder height? Yes. Check on your body. Are you keeping that active plank? Is everything aligned in my body? Am I preventing my hips from sagging? Are my glutes activated as I go? Are my wrists staying nice and strong? And am I keeping my eyes at the anchor point as I move? These are all keys as we go. As we are over halfway there. How are you feeling? If it feels easy, take a half step forward. I'm going to try it and see how I do. If you can do it, continue. Here we go. This should really be burning those biceps. After this minute, you're going to get 30 seconds of rest. And we're going to finish with 1 more minute of dips. 1 minute of dips, same concept we've done before. Remember here, notice that I'm scooching just off, 90 degree angle in those legs, pushing up, but I am gonna go for speed, all right? So let's see how much I can get these triceps on fire. How's the gun show looking? We're looking good? All right, team, so let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1 minute. I want 1 minute of as many as you can do, because after this, you are done, all right? Let's go. Remember to check. Do I have my knees at 90 degrees? Do I have my upright position as I come up and down? Are my elbows staying tucked toward my body as I go? Am I feeling the burn? Absolutely. For those that are getting tired, you're more than welcome to hold in the up position and then go when you need to. For those that aren't tired, can you pick it up because you got 25 seconds left. Ooh, I'm starting to feel it. You should be starting to feel it. This is the last one of the day, so make sure that you don't quit, because even though I don't see you, I'm still motivating you until we're done. Last 10 seconds, team. Almost there. I'm about to burn out. Let's see if you can handle it with me. In 3, 2, 1, and woo! Take a deep breath. Way to work, team. Way to work. Oh, man, I am on fire right now. So, how you feeling? Remember that scale, 1 to 5. 1 was too easy, 5 was too hard. Hopefully that got you around that 3.5 to 4.5 range, because that's what we're looking for. Remember, once again, it was all just biceps and triceps. We're not going to do a cool down. So if you have a preferred cool down you'd like to do, go right ahead and do it, or you're more than welcome to go for a run, or whatever you need to do. But either way, awesome work today. Check us out next time, once again, with our other coaches out there, and have a great rest of your day. TRX, baby. We are TRX.